worship with other churches, I do need to brag a little bit. And that is, the other pastors were so impressed with how many people from our church here attended that service, and extremely impressed with how many persons from our choir attended that service. They made up nearly half of the choir from 5 or 6 different churches. And they were just so impressed with that. You feel like clapping, don't you? Amen. Amen. All right. That's better. That's better. I cannot possibly accommodate everyone with all of the hymns that they like to sing on Easter. But we've got some time now, and we had a request, and Bill is so enlightened. Those of you who have gotten Easter candy this morning, I want to ask you, how many of you got Whoppers? Oh, look at the hands. Whoppers, those brown chocolate balls that have that malted milk center. Those are the good ones, aren't they? Whoppers. Well, there's a story about a pastor who was walking down the street one day, and he was the kind of guy that's kind of full of himself, as most of us are. You can disagree with that. Don't hear anybody fight. You didn't get it, though. And he saw a group of boys, and they're kind of bent down, and they're animated and talking, and he's wondering what they're doing. So he walks on over to see what they're doing, and they're standing in a circle around a puppy. And the pastor said, "What are you guys doing?" They said, "Well, there's only one puppy here, and there's 8 of us, and we all want it. So we figured that whoever could tell the biggest lie would get the puppy." And the pastor said, "I can't believe what I'm hearing. You boys telling lies? Why, when I was your age, I never told a lie." The kids got quiet and looked down, and finally one of them looked up and said, "Well, guys, give him the dog. He won." That's an old one. You guys, that's good. What a week. At the Good Friday services, we were reminded about how Jesus, and the disciples for that matter, but Jesus saw things go from very good to very bad very quickly. The triumphant entry into Jerusalem during the Passover. Everybody's celebrating to see him. And then he has that meal with his disciples, and at the end of the meal, he knows what's going to happen. And he has to point to one of the beloved ones amongst him and say, "You're going to betray me." Then he has to look at Peter, because Peter says, "I would never